Coach, just some opening thoughts, and we'll open up to questions afterwards.
Uh, yeah, I thought, obviously we had a much better second half than we did first half, and I'm glad that we could get ourselves going and get the win. A lot of things that we need to clean up, and Santa Clara did a really good job, and we know we need to be better moving forward.
Jim?
You alluded to the first half, they were doubling you up in rebounds, the shots just weren't falling. Was something that you told the team at halftime, or was it just a case of things are just going to start falling into place in the second half?
We just talked about how we need to pick up our intensity on the defensive end, right? When shots aren't falling, you've got to create some offense off of our defense. And I think Martha had 5 steals, Leilani had 4, KK was doing a great job pressuring on the ball. And those are the things that can get you going offensively when you're having an off shooting night. And, we're a great shooting team. We have to have a plan B when the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, Coach, you guys were talking about struggle from free ball. How important nailing that free ball in the future? And then second, is it encouraging that, despite not free point wasn't really coming in, you guys were still able to win by 15?
Yeah. I thought that they would start going in a little bit sooner. After the first quarter, I was like, okay, we're going to make them in the second. And then we didn't. I have a lot of confidence in everyone on the floor and their shooting abilities. It was just, I don't know, there was just a lid on the basket. I thought we were taking good 3-point shots. But again, when those shots aren't going in, we have to be able to do something different. I thought we had chances where we could drive on them and get to the bucket that we didn't capitalize on in that first half. We were kind of settling for the threes, but we were able to regroup at halftime and come out. And I think Kimmery knocks down a 3 in the first possession. So, this team, we're putting a lot of new pieces together, and it's going to take some time for us to be firing on all cylinders. And I think this is a quality win for us in the way that we had to earn it.
There's not a lot of bigs score inside and out and take the ball basket to basket like you do. Are you happy with this opportunity that you have to play your game and get the minutes you're getting?
For sure. The coaches have a lot of confidence in me. They allow me to, translate my game in the court, whether I'm playing the 5 or I'm playing the 4 or whatever the team needs. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to, fill those blank spots that the team needs at certain points. We have great shooters. So me rolling and getting to the basket is going to get the defense in and open for those shots.
You were offensive smart fun for the team as you often are. What are you trying to bring to the court out there?
I feel like I'm not usually the scorer. I try my best to just do whatever we need. So if that's rebounding or just stopping my player, whatever the team needs. I feel like we have so many weapons. Every night it's gonna be someone's night. Last night was Gil's, tonight's night was Kim. I feel like we have so many people that it's gonna switch.
You did your thing on defense. What was your mentality there? She did make some, but they were tough shots. So, have you guarded her before? Or
yeah,
okay.
That was kind of my matchup. So I just went into it. I really went into this game to try to focus. That's just my main objective because that's their main offense. So if we can stop her from getting 20, then we can win this game. So I just kind of think about it like that. But I feel like even Mia was guarding her and she was killing it in Lay too. I feel like we have tons of people that could do tons of things. It's not on one person.
Coach, how big was that defense? 17 turnovers to your 10. How big was that keeping you winning?
Yeah, I like the pressure that we can apply. I just feel like we need to be more consistent with it. I mean, KK said it. We've got KK, we've got Mia, we've got Leilani, we've got Lulu, we've got Martha, we've got people that can get in a stance and guard, and we just have to get it all working together. So that we can put together more stops. I didn't like that they had 20 points in the second quarter. I think that's too many for them. And so again, we're just piecing it together and grinding right now to be better every day. We will be a better defensive team. It's what we're focused on, and we know it's the key to when we get into conference play.
trouble, sometimes you had to go small. Is that something you wanted to do, or?
I mean, we start
Yeah,
relatively
yeah.
small, you know,
Well, you said
Martha,
that
she-
before,
she's a big guard. We start small, you know, and we're comfortable with that lineup. But I wanted to go big because I thought we couldn't, you know, necessarily handle Michelle. And it just, you know, it wasn't her night. The officiating, she struggled a little bit. I couldn't get her into a flow. You know, I think she had a big bucket for us and got a foul there. I wanted more of that. But you know, there'll be other nights, like KK said, every night we have someone that can step up and help us get the win.
Do you have the sense with Michelle that sometimes it's just her overpowering strength she pays the price of foul call, because players go down hard even when they don't have the peak set and they get the call. I mean, I think you probably want to talk about the refs too much, and I'm not asking about that, but how do you encourage her to continue to play strong out there, but you know, not get whistled too many times?
Yeah. She just gotta keep trying. I think, you know, sometimes I told her sometimes it's just some bad luck, but you make your own luck, and you know, she's knocking people over sometimes. But we need her out there, and she's trying. She really is. And it was just a bad day for her. And she'll be back on Monday and probably have a double, you know. So that's what we need from her. I need her coming in and being a presence in the paint and defending without fouling. And we'll get her there. What is it, November 8th? We'll get her there.
Just with that trouble area of improvement, but you still made it obviously kind of pass. Is that something that the teams work on or kind of initiate kind of thing for that?
Yeah, I think tonight we fouled more than we normally do, or I'm sorry, more fouls were called, whether they were or not. I think we're okay there. We'll keep working on moving our feet and being disciplined. But again, I think I'm more concerned about stopping teams from getting offensive rebounds and limiting them to one shot, and we'll work on that.
One more question, if any.
There was you had no look, or not a no look, you faked it to the wing and then connected with Halo later. Can you guys kind of talk about that connection and how you feel like your chemistry is second game of the season?
I think we're getting better and better. We're a bunch of newcomers. We're still getting to know each other, and it's a lot of very talented people with a good basketball IQ. So it's just a matter of getting more games in and getting a feeling for each other. What we like to do, like we are learning that KK can score to a bunch, and she's learning too apparently. So it's just cool to get to know everybody. I know I got here kind of late in the summer. So like Coach said, it's, you know, we just gotta be patient and keep working, and our game will come.
Sure.
Shifting to Southall, what are some things you want to take away from this game?
Yeah, it's all defense. I mean, we have to be better defensively, and we have to keep people off the boards. That's it. The offense, I'm not worried about us missing shots. Like, you know, we're not gonna shoot 5 for 23 from 3, you know. But we have to be able to get stops when we're struggling and not knocking down shots. So defense.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.